Reject the teaching that a Christian can live sinfully because they're not saved by works. Have you met those who say you can still live sinfully and end up in heaven because you're not saved by works? Reject their teaching, for they are deceived and lack the understanding the Holy Spirit gives. At no point is a person saved by their own works, not when they become a Christian and not to remain as a Christian. All a person can do is choose to exercise Christ's works to be saved and choose to exercise Christ's works to remain saved. That's all they can do. That's all they can do. A Christian was not saved by their own works, and they cannot remain saved by their own works. They were saved by choosing to exercise Christ's works, and they remain saved by continuing to choose to exercise Christ's works. There are no works that are from you that get you saved or keep you saved. All you can do is choose to exercise Christ's works and continue to choose to exercise Christ's works. And how do you choose to exercise Christ's works? You must rely on them. You rely on them to save you. And you must rely on them to keep you saved. You never rely on yourself or your own works. And this is what happens when you rely on Christ's works. You do not live sinfully. You live a holy and righteous life because choosing to rely on the works of Jesus gives you his very own nature, and that nature does not live sinfully. You don't get saved by exercising your own works. You get saved by exercising Christ's works, his death and resurrection. And you don't remain saved by exercising your own works. You remain saved by exercising Christ's works, what his death and resurrection give you. The death of the old nature and the resurrected new nature that lives free from the power of sin. Ephesians 2:8-9 says, "For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast." You are not saved from yourself, and you are not saved by your own works. You are saved because you have chosen to rely on Christ to save you and his works to save you. And it is these works that enable you to live holy and righteously, not sinfully. Make sure you are living a holy and righteous life without sin, because you live from Jesus and what his works provide: the death of your old nature and the giving of the resurrected new nature. His very own nature, that you live free from the power of sin. So, exercise Christ's works to be saved and exercise his works to remain saved. Rely on them. Rely on them. Rely on them. And you won't live sinfully. And you will end up in heaven and not the lake of fire, because your reliance is on Christ and his works to save you, and not on yourself and your works to save you. Rely on Christ and his works. Rely on Christ and his works. exercise Christ's work to get saved and exercise Christ's works to remain saved. Rely on Christ and his works.